Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to Chara's Challenges. So this will unfortunately be the last one for a couple weeks or so because, like I said, we're gonna be moving this the end of this month, and we want to be situated in our house before we start worrying about videos again. So this will be the last one. So Act 10 will have to be a little bit of a cliffhanger. I know. I didn't want to do it, but it just has to happen. But this one's gonna be interesting now. So I've showed you like the preview, and I read the thing last time, but I'll read it again. Chara's Challenges Act 9. You arrive in a familiar yet unfamiliar place. The moist carpet beneath your feet, the annoying humbuzz of the lights, and the strange otherworldly noises echoing through the halls. You're not alone in this place. You'll notice the tags on this one. First person, gameplay, which is standard, horror, so this is a horror level, by the way, just so you're aware, and survival. I mentioned this, I think, in Act 7 and 8. Act 9 is a survival-based level. There is no things to collect here. There is no, the only fail they could do is if they run out of lives, which, by the way, let me get into lives. So I looked throughout the videos, and you guys had about 600 or so coins. That was like 611, but I'm not rounding up. So you actually have, instead of 10 lives, you have 16 lives.
Okay, that's pretty good.
So, to get through this. Now, it's pretty big. So there's some things that's going to be happening. And also, it changes. Every time you die, the maze changes a little bit.
Are you kidding me?
Not the entire maze, just pieces of the maze will change.
Okay.
Now, I hope this works as intended, because as I was making this level, there would be some versions of the maze where you couldn't win. So I really hope that, if that happens, if they get to where they're blocked off, that if the exit's right there and the wall's right there, then I'll just count that as a win. But I'm hoping that you guys don't get a variant where you're blocked off from leaving. Yeah, that is their objective. Their objective is to just get out of there and survive, obviously. And like it says on the last note there actually is going to be something in here with you. Unlike Act 3, where I was trolling these guys a little bit, being like, oh, there's something behind you. There obviously wasn't. In this one, there actually is. It's first person, so it's not like Ennard's where it's third person. So
clearly there's going to be some other controls, because I'm sure there's going to be one button.
Well, here's the thing. So when you get in the game, there will be a little tutorial section. Not like the tutorial, but you know what I mean. There's gonna be something there to tell you what you're doing. So don't just run in a random direction. I would look around. Once you get in, I would look around first. Just so you're aware, the monster, I'll just go with that. The monsters, as soon as you start, they start. But obviously they're going to be far away from you when you start. They're going to have a bit of a mechanic to them. So again, that will also be with the section that you have to look around for. Since there's no collectibles, as long as they get out and they don't have any, if they have lives left, then that's fine. This counts as completed, and we move on to Act 10 at a later date. So who ended Act 8?
That would be Isabel.
I believe I did.
Okay.
Why?
So Zach is starting.
I don't want to start.
Well, too bad. That's the rules.
I'm not knowledge with the backrooms. I think it's find a vent. I think that's
the rules do not apply. This isn't exactly the same thing.
Great.
Oh,
so I'm screwed.
It could be. Well, like I said, so your objective. I'm not going to tell you. Like I told you, your objective is to get out. You're gonna come across something that clearly is an exit. So you'll know what it is. And like I said, as long as there's not a variant that makes it so it's impossible. Because again, I could always go in and edit it real quick just to see if you guys were close or not. So yeah, I'm just hoping you don't get a variant like that. So yeah. So
is the monster faster than us?
You got to figure that out.
Oh my god, I hate you.
No, you'll figure it out.
Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, it's so dark. Oh, he was the tutorial thing he was talking about.
Hold R1. Oh god.
R1 for flashlight. L1 to.
Oh, you have to hold it. Oh god.
Yeah, it says hold.
So L1 to.
L1 to. Oh no. L1 to run. L2 to crouch.
It's almost zero noise. Bacteria abilities draw the sound. Not outrunnable. Frick. Can't see flashlight. Good.
Why don't you turn on your flashlight to see this? There you go.
If one have seen it tight turns, walking away slowly before it sees you. Party goer.
So there's two. Oh God! He found you.
What? I was reading!
He's gonna get you again. Yeah, because you took so freaking long to read.
Just like.
You didn't even read the party goer, dude.
I don't care.
You probably should care. You probably actually should care.
There's party
You
goers
probably
in
should
here.
care. The fact that Isabel's not like you probably should care is surprising me right now.
Same running speed as you can see from far away. Can't see your flashlight. It's not attracted to sound.
Love the
Won't
motorcycles
see.
that go by every 5
If
seconds.
seen, run high to turn off your flashlight. Don't get cornered. Okay.
Okay.
So, dude, here's.
So bacteria guy can, so he cannot see your flashlight. Party goer can.
That's death. I wouldn't recommend that.
That's just a
If you see just a void, then that's just death. That's like the end of the map.
Oh, what's that? Looks like something that will make noise, which I do not want to do. So.
Either that or it could be a distraction.
Oh, crap.
Nope, 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 nope.
Oh yeah, so I need to count lives. So you're down to 15 at this point.
I already
Yep.
hate this. And we're back to the start.
Oh. I'm not
What
gonna
does a
like
party
this.
goer even look like?
It's those.
That.
That. Run! The reason why I'm not gonna like this because party goers are in. Well. Okay, so you may have lost him, which is good. Okay, more light. That's good. That's good.
Heard something.
It's probably deaf.
I'm afraid. There's nothing there.
Dead
I hate
end.
this game already.
So don't go over there because that could literally lead to your death. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh. Thought I heard something.
Now you're going back to where you came.
This truly is amazing. I hate it.
Well, if that keeps going back to the same spots, then I don't know what to tell you.
This is that one hallway with the death.
Where it's the same.
Yeah, it's almost like you backtracked. I told you that.
I don't like this.
Oh, we should have swapped out with Isabel because it should be every death at this point. But
Oh, yeah.
we'll do it
Oops.
next time.
Okay, that's corner, which is not good. Oh God!
That was interesting.
Run. Don't look back.
Why are you
just-
looking down? Okay.
Yeah, don't look
Okay, so that
back.
guy-
Just
So
run.
that guy can't. That guy can only see.
Oh.
Where am I going?
That's a good. Well, you're in the maze, so we'll just have to hope for the best.
I love how when you clearly hear something, you're just like, no, I'm not gonna look behind me. That's stupid.
Okay.
Okay. It's a new area. Oh my god, this place is so big.
I hate this.
I actually closed off an entire section of the map to make it a little bit.
So-
No, to make it smaller, you idiot.
Oh, actually,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Because it was much bigger before.
Dead end.
Surprised you haven't ran into the bacteria guy again.
No, don't jinx us. Please.
I'm jinxing it.
Don't jinx us.
Hey, bacteria guy, they're over here.
Don't you even
Shut up. Shut your.
Do you guys even know how like anything works? You can't hear me.
Either way, I do not want to run into him.
I'm hearing a bunch of excuses. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, one of the things I didn't put down for the party goer is he's virtually silent. You'll hear him like if he's real, but if you hear him, that means he's like really close. You won't hear him if he's like down a hallway. Love the loud vehicles going by. All right.
Is that the exit?
You found it. There you go. I don't know where the bacteria guy went, but he was like, he must have been on the other side or something.
Zachary.
Isabel didn't even get to play.
That's a good thing.
Not that she probably wanted to. Yeah. So here, let me just show you. If I play myself, it'll be different a little bit. See, this wall's not here.
Oh my god.
It's
you're
this
right.
now.
It's actually different.
And here, just so the viewers can see it,
Oh, yep.
That's bacteria. Dude.
this guy I couldn't program for a jump scare, so he just kills you. But the other guy,
Oh.
the other guy,
He's pretty slow.
well, he's the same running speed as you. So as long as you're running,
Bacteria guy's fast though, so good thing we did not run into him. Oh, yep.
That's like your indication that he's close.
no, that's the bacteria guy's sound. You can hear him from 20 miles away.
Yeah, he is pretty.
I'm trying to find him so we can get the jump scare again, because it's a pretty darn good jump scare. We were too surprised that it happened. We were too surprised that it happened last time, so we weren't, like, paying attention to it.
Yeah, we were trying to pay attention to the.
Yeah, see, this wall is closer now. It was here. You can actually see the outline
Oh, yeah,
of it
you're
right there.
Oh.
So it changes. It's like a...
That's pretty cool.
I was literally thinking, okay, where the frick am I going? And I was worried that I was just going back to the same stupid hallway.
Well, good job, Zachary. You did it.
Oh, see, this is open now. This was closed before.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, there he is. Okay, well, now I know where he is, though. Hi, bud!
Oh, gosh.
He, like, punches you. Alright, there we go. And see, now this is different again. Look, there's 3 walls here now.
Oh my
This is
gosh.
opened, which leads to nothing anyway. But yeah, so it's a every time you play, the maze changes a little bit. But that's why I was hoping that the Zach gets scared by it every time.
He's
It's so loud.
That's the point. Do you know how horror games work?
Yeah, and
They prey on
I get
sound.
startled by loud noises.
Oh, geez, buddy. Hi. I call this. Yep. Get your ankles broke.
broken. We
Wow.
need to call 911 for those ankles.
Yeah. So if you had died like 3 more times, it still would have been open. So you're good. There's a one of the variants is this wall is here and there's another wall here. So it literally is like a corner and you can't get into it.
Ah.
Oh, see, this is closed now. This was open.
Yeah. I was like, dude, where the frick am I going?
This is the thumbnail of the thing right here. But yeah, so that's really cool. I actually enjoyed. This was one of my favorite ones to work on. You didn't even get killed by the party goer. You actually avoided him quite often.
Well,
Speaking of which,
Oh god, that was so terrible.
oh, this is like majorly. This is majorly open now.
God.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that is so different.
Yeah, so it changes pretty much every time you die, which I think is really cool. The only thing I couldn't control was this is way blocked off now. Is that if like, because I don't get to control how it changes. Yeah, this used to be really open. Now it's all a hallway. It's open over there now. But yeah, just to show you,
We are dead.
and you're dead. So you could have tried, but there's no secrets to find anyway.
Yeah, it just would have been next.
This is 2 separate hallways now. Yeah,
Didn't
so
get started by that.
so just so you know, he spawns right by the door, and he makes his way over here. The party goer spawns at the end of this hallway, which makes me worried because I have no clue where he is. Yeah, he spawns right under this light right here. Hi, bud. So yeah, you'll see so just to show you his mechanics a little bit. So he can't see the flashlight because otherwise he would see me right now. Hi, bud. Want to turn around? So yeah, look how fast he is.
So yeah, just about speed.
Hi, bud. He's a little faster, so if you don't make sharp turns, I'm gonna. Yeah, I figured I'm gonna die.
Whoa.
Alright, you don't get to do it twice. That's just
That's
illegal.
mean.
Loser.
Yeah, there's just a wall here now. So yeah, it's just like the back rooms. It procedurally changes, which I really like. It also doesn't change in such a way that this is gone. But yeah, so he's drawn the sound so that when I started getting close to him, you'll notice he turned around and came at me. Not outrunnable. I say not outrunnable because he's so your running speed's 100%. His is 105. So he's gonna slowly catch up to you. And he can't see flashlight, as you saw. I was shining it in his face. He didn't care. Run of scene, which Zach, you only saw him the one time you died. You didn't see him otherwise, so he must have been on the other side of the map or something.
Yeah, every time I heard him, I just like went the other way, like nope.
Party goer can see you from far away. We saw that. Same running speed as you, so you can outrun him as long as you're pretty far ahead. He can see your flashlight. It's not attracted to sound. It can only see. So like running right next to him, he won't care. Don't get cornered, obviously. I mean, I got cornered and can still outrun him, but just in case. And if you're seen, it's best to run and hide. So what Zach should have done. What Zach should have done is, let's say he found me right here. I could go right here, turn the flashlight off, and crouch, and he wouldn't know.
Ah.
Because remember, he can only see. He can't hear anything. So I could like run in here, and he wouldn't be able to find me. That's closed off now. But yeah, so it's a really cool level, and this was Act 10 was my favorite to make, just because of what's in it, and you'll see why later.
And that's back to unlimited lives, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's back to unlimited lives, but it's also back to getting 3 secrets.
Kind of missed not doing that.
So yeah. Oh, this is majorly. Yeah, this is all different now. Oh, hi.
Hi, Party Goer.
So just so I can show it to you. So he's seen me. Yep, he's right there. Let me find not that. And he's not gonna find me. So yeah, he's only based on sight, so he won't know. But there you go. So they did it. They only lost 1 life, and I was at the beginning when Zach was trying to read.
Yep.
So there you go.
I only died from reading.
Well, I've had that happen when I was practicing. Sometimes he just goes straight like to your location because there's 3 paths he can take. He can either go down the dead end hallway, he can go into where the party goer is, or he can go down into your section, which leads to other sections. So yeah, there's that one. The first run you had was just unlucky because he came to you. I can't speak, but you know what I mean. Act 10 is going to be a cliffhanger because I'm going to be showing you what's happening with it.
Whoa.
Chara's challenges Act 10, the finale, of course. Going through another mysterious portal, our adventurer finds himself in Chara's dimension. Knowing he would arrive to steal the Emerald Orb, Chara has awakened one of her guardians to try and stop him.
Oh God.
And you can kind of see him a little bit here. This is the Emerald Orb. That's right there. So this level is essentially a boss fight. You're not really hurting him in any way. The boss fight is just beating the level and surviving. Because remember, level 10 or Act 10, sorry, is homage to literally everything you've seen up to this point. There's going to be spikes, fire, death, destruction everywhere, all that kind of good stuff. There's also going to be a couple new things in Act 10 as well to spice it up. So yeah, we're gonna have to do that when we eventually move, unfortunately. So you guys will have to be left on a cliffhanger. But yeah. With that being said, that was pretty quick. I think that was the shortest Chara's challenges ever.
It was.
Yeah, that was only
It
that was
kinda
less
did
than
feel like
20.
There was a pathway Zach didn't take that would have actually. I don't know if he could have gone to because it might have been blocked off. There was a section farther to the right. If he had gone like that dark, you remember that dark area? There's a farther section to the right that he didn't take. That would have led to this whole there was a completely dark section. The party goer can go in there. The bacteria guy I found really didn't go in there too much. But it was the super dark area, and there was a red balloon, which was the party goer. It wouldn't spawn him or anything. It was just an Easter egg, kind of like the radio, which is an homage to Kane Pixel's version of the backrooms. So it wasn't a distraction.
It would have been kind of cool.
I wouldn't know how to figure that out. Either way,
Okay.
so yeah, it's those are just mods. The generator was also an homage to the Threshold, I think. Not the game, but the Kane Pixels as well. So yeah, all that stuff you saw, but you missed the balloon, which was the party goer's item, like signature item. But that was in the dark section. I don't know if you could have gone to it. It might have been blocked off. I couldn't remember. I'll have to go look at it in post and see. Because I memorized this maze because obviously I've made it and played it. So I memorized it up to this point, even with the variants of closing off areas and stuff. So it might have been open, it might have not been. If it was open, he didn't go back there. But it was like a huge, dark section with tons of walls, and I would say it was about as big as the beginning section. So it was a pretty big section he missed. So that could have taken longer, but he was able to find the exit. So there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. On the left, you can check out. I keep saying the left. It's just Chara's Challenges on the screen right now. So Chara's Challenges. If you want to go see the other episodes, you should, because if you missed one, the story won't make a lot of sense. And remember, Act 10 is taking off where Act 8 left. Act 9 is weird, and it's not really connected to that stuff. But if you missed Act 8, I definitely recommend you should, because that's where this is picking off once we eventually do Act 10. So go check that out. And then if you like the content you're seeing, please consider subscribing. We try to finish every series we can, except for Lewis and Men, because Lewis equals Luigi, and no one likes him. Let's be honest, if Luigi was a character, he wouldn't be, because he wouldn't be important enough.
Wow.
Yeah, got him.
I can't believe you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't really care.
Useful.
So, yep, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.